Well, if you're like me, every time you take your child to the beach, you end up coming back with a lot more than you set out with, namely a lot of seashells and other little goodies. And so we've got Amy Latta back here just to tell us how we can collect them in a way where it doesn't drive mommy and daddy crazy. How are you, Amy?
I'm well. How are you, Elsa? Do you get to go to the beach?
I do. Finally, we had a little beach house. I'm really excited about it. It's coming up, but I did think about this. My daughter, she loves to find all these little shells, and it's really, it's really cute, but it's a lot. It's hard to collect them all and like keep them in a neat, orderly fashion.
Yes, my boys and, even my husband and I, we still enjoy collecting the shells, even though they're 11 and 13. So we come home with, Tupperware full of them. And then the boys are like, well, what can we do with them?
Yeah.
So I had to get crafty and think of some things that we could do and ways to turn them into keepsakes that we can actually enjoy instead of trying to store them somewhere or throwing them away.
Way better than just having bags of seashells around the house when you get home.
Right? So the first idea that I came up with was to create a keepsake photo frame. And so the first thing that you do is you just go to the local craft store and you get one of those plain unfinished wooden frames, and they're literally $1. So it doesn't get much less expensive than that. And then you can paint it any color you like. My whole house is turquoise and kind of a coastal farmhouse, so I went with a turquoise, but you could paint it to match any of your home decor. And then you're just gonna take some of your favorite shells and you're gonna hot glue them around the frame. I start by putting the biggest ones on. I do big ones in each corner and kind of in the center of each side. And then I go back and I fill in with all those little tiny ones that they pick up.
Got it. Really smart. All right. And then, so you've got that, you're making the picture frame, and then is it an ornament that we can make too?
It sure is. How fun is this? Talking about Christmas in July, this is something that you can hang on your tree or anywhere in your house, actually. And this is a fun little souvenir as well. And what you do is you just get, how at Christmas time they sell these little plastic ornaments that come apart. Mm-hmm. You can also get the kind where the top just pops off, but then that limits what size shells you can fit in. So I like the kind that splits in half.
Right.
And then all you're going to do is you're going to fill it partway with sand. Now, you can actually bring sand home from the beach, and in fact, most of us do without wanting to. Yeah. But you can bring sand home from your favorite beach in a little Ziploc baggie if you want it to be authentic, or you can buy this at the craft store. And then you're just going to take some of your favorite shells that fit inside, and you're going to put them in. And it doesn't matter what kind, what shape. I'm going to try to get a little variety here, some different kinds and sizes. And then all you're going to do is when you're happy with what you have inside, you're going to close it up and line up the top there. And then as you flip it, the sand is going to come on top. But if you give it a gentle shake, all the shells will rise right up to the top. Isn't that neat?
It is.
I don't know why that works, but it does. And the
it's super cute.
And to finish it off, what I like to do is I'll take a piece of twine or ribbon, because you need a hanger. And then I like to take a piece of cardstock, and I use just a little tag punch. But if you don't have one, you could just cut it out with scissors. But I cut a little tag, and then I like to hand letter where the shells are from. So for example, Ocean City, of course, or these were from Myrtle Beach when we went last year. Yeah. And you can hand letter that, you can type it, you can have your kids write it. But then that just reminds you of that vacation, and you could label it with the year, you could label it with anything you like. And I just slide that down on the tag, and then it's all right there together, and you can remember your vacation every time that you see your ornament.
Oh, Amy, I think you're starting a little tradition over here. I like it when it's easy and clever and cute, and it's something that we can do as a family. But again, I lead with easy because
and cheap. It's inexpensive too.
Perfect. All right. So if we want more perfect ideas, we can go to your website, right?
Anytime. AmyLattaCreations.com. We've got all kinds of summer fun.
All right. We're going to have you back soon with some more. We really appreciate you being here, and we'll be right back with more Midday Maryland right after this. Stay tuned.